So the equation that we have today is 213, 213 plus 389. And first we're going to want to do an estimation. So basically what we think the answer should be. And I find the best way to do this is to first focus on the biggest place value we have, which is the hundreds. So we have 200 and 300 there. And then because these are such big numbers, we'll do the second biggest place values as well. So we have 10 and 80. And then from there, we'll rewrite the equation, setting all the other place values to 0. So it's just the ones left, but still we'll do 210 plus 380. And then from there, what we can do is round to the nearest 100. So that will round to 200, and that will round to 400. So now the next equation we have is 200 plus 400, which is a pretty simple addition equation, which equals to 600. And that's going to be our estimation. Now, from there, we're actually going to try solving the equation now. So once again, it's 213 plus 389. And we'll use our base 10 blocks to solve this first. So we have our flats, which are going to be 100, our rods, which are going to be 10, and our units here, which are going to be 1. So we'll do a method called partitioning, which is where we just focus on the place values individually and add them together. And then once we have our answers for all of those, we can just add them all together at the end. And it makes it a lot easier to add these big numbers up. And here we'll do that with our base 10 blocks. So we have the hundreds first. So 200 plus 300. So 200 plus 300, which equals 500. So put that over there, 500. And then we'll do our tens next. So 10 plus 80. Which equals to 90. And then finally the ones here, which we have 3 plus 9, which equals to 12. And then because we have 12 here, we can actually trade in 10 of them for another rod, or 10. And then because now we have that gives us 10 rods, which means we can trade all of these in for another 100. And then from there, we kind of just have to count what we have left. So we have 6 hundreds, 0 tens, and 2 ones, which leads us to 602. Now, if we were going to solve that without our base 10 blocks, but still using partitioning, it would look like this. So we have our equation again, 213 plus 389, and we'll do the hundreds first. So 200 plus 300 equals 500, and then we can do the tens. So 10 plus 80 equals 90, and then the ones here, 3 plus 9 equals 12. And then you see that we have 12 plus 90 equals to be 102. And then 500 plus 102 equals 602. Okay, so the next strategy we're going to use is, or at least I like to call it, make an easy number. So we'll have our equation again, 213 plus 389. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to make one of these numbers a nice even number that's easy to work with by taking from the other numbers. So we're going to try and make 389 into 400 by taking sum of 213. So you can either do some quick subtraction from 300 to 389, or if you recognize right off the bat what will make 389 400, or you can even count up if you want. So you can go 390, 391, 392, 393, 394, 395, 396, 397, 398, 399, 400, which is 11. So we now know that we're taking 11 from 213, which will leave us with 202, and we know 389 is now 400. So we have 202 plus 400, which is a way easier equation than what we have up here. So 202 plus 400 is 602, which means it's the same answer up here. And that matches up with our other two answers using the base 10 blocks and partition. And it matches up with our estimation, which was 600. So perfect.